Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship Noma Prize for our first episode of Dyson Shpere program. Okay, I think I need to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I've been kind of excited to start this series. We ended up ending the AI Wars series because it's a very complicated game and I haven't quite figured out how to play the game properly, and then I haven't quite figured out how to make it entertaining for you guys either. So I need to play that more, and we'll eventually do another series where hopefully we can actually beat that game. But it is very challenging, and I like that game for that. Just as challenging as this game is. So what do we do in Dyson Shpere program? Well, we are tasked to build a Dyson sphere. And if you guys don't know what a Dyson sphere is, it's basically this gigantic spherical object around a star that harnesses its energy so you can use it to power things. And what are we powering in this game? We are powering a supercomputer that is helping humanity advance in technology. And apparently it requires so much energy to run that we require Dyson spheres to operate it. That's what this game is all about. But from what I read, every single playthrough of this game is completely unique. So if you guys decide to play this game yourselves, what I'm experiencing will be completely different than what you guys are experiencing. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, let's get into this. Let's start a new game of Dyson Shpere program. Oh, and for some of you guys that don't actually know, I really am into like big, large crafting games like Factorio and Satisfactory. So I have played this in the past, but didn't really make a series on it because I was just enjoying it myself. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually like really make this thing work. So anyways, let's see. This is currently our galaxy, it looks like. This is our seed. So I guess if you want to have the same experience I did, you'll need to use the seed. We have 64 stars, 1 times resource multiplier. We can make this. No, let's keep this at default because I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I have played this before, but I do remember there are being limited resources, which encourages you to advance through technology and all that stuff. But anyways, we're not doing sandbox mode and metadata contribution. Do the game which is used in the next game with a different cluster address. Oh, okay, so this is how every single game is different, because the game actually gathers data and then makes your next game either harder or easier for you. Interesting, very interesting. Anyways, let's do this. Let's get into the game. We're gonna start on a G-class star, which is pretty cool. Here's our character. Hey, we're on a ship, on our way to a new system.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Ooh, hello, advisor. Ooh, that's a bright star. That's a very bright star. Soaring through the gap.
Here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Shpere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Shpere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Oh my, I get to drive this thing? Okay, I will do that, sir. Ooh, I can rotate. Cool. Oh, how do I go down? That's up. Oh god, how do we go down? Okay, we go down with alt. Good to know. To the planet, to L03, our new homeworld. Yeah. I want to be in the sun. Sun's good for me.
About to reach the designated planet.
It sure is. There we go. Orbiting around the Azir 3. Beautiful planet. So much green and so many beaches. Here we are, making landfall. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like how it lands vertically. Cool, we're here. Home sweet pineapple.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Create our own little miracles. Our own little miracle babies we get to create. Anyways,
Now try to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
Okay. Cool.
You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Can do. Yeah, we'll start harvesting a bunch of trees.
Several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
You got it, boss. So this is everything that's currently in our inventory. Fantastic. We have tons of leaves and tons of wood because we just harvested a bunch. All right, sweet. I guess let's continue gathering more fuel.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Yep. Rotate the video and zoom in and out. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a tutorial because, again, I think the last time I played this was last year sometime. It's been a while, so I need a refresher on how to actually play this. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Okay, so I do know that we have.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
So this right here is our mecha character, and we have a fuel source in the middle. As you can see down here at the bottom, this is how much energy our character currently has, and we consume fuel like wood and trees and all that as a source of energy for our character. So yeah, it's definitely good to keep that in mind as we get further and further through this game. So anyways, the game wants us to check out the tech tree, and the tech tree is pretty massive in this game. It's a pretty big tech tree. So the first thing it wants us to get is electromagnetism, which I believe will allow us to build wind turbines and provide power to nearby structures and mining structures. So let's go ahead and activate this. And then we need to make 10 of these magnetic coils in order to get that research done, which we can do directly from our inventory. At least I believe we can. Replicator. Yeah, this is what we need. Okay. And in order to make these magnetic coils that we need for our research, we need 2 magnets and we need 1 copper. Right now we can only make 5 of them because we do not have enough magnets to finish this up, which means we need iron, because I believe iron turns, ore turns into magnets. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's mine a little bit of ore so we can get this research done. There we go. That should finish up our research. And now we have electromagnetism. We can now build wind turbines, Tesla towers, which is our power towers, power lines basically, and then our mining machines so we can start automating this stuff. Oh, cool. So they actually gave us some as a reward for getting that research done. Nice. So what we need to do is we need to put a power plant down, which we have a little drone that will construct it.
You can click the replicator button at the bottom right of the screen to open the panel and manually replicate these items.
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier to build the magnet coils.
Established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid. You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
Thank you, mister. How do I rotate this again? Doop, doop, doop. So yeah, as you can see, the more of these ores we cover, the faster or the more we can mine. So this is 180 per minute if we gather all 6, but if we do something like this, we'll do 60 a minute. So it's definitely important to make sure you cover everything. So let's get that going.
One
We'll
of
get
your
a power.
production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power.
Yeah. I played Factorio before. I know how this works.
You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
So yeah, if we either click on it or put our cursor on it, you'll see all the information from it, how much power is being generated on the grid, how much is being consumed, and how much of the consumption satisfaction we currently have. So we have 300 we can currently produce, and we are currently consuming like 50 or 30, and that's partly because this thing's filling up because it's not going anywhere yet. Cool. So yeah, we have a basic iron mine operation going. So now the next thing we probably need to do is we need to figure out what we can do with this iron. And I don't think we have the ability to actually produce things yet. We need to do more research. So what we need to research, oh yeah, we also have upgrades, and this is all for our mech that we can research in the future. So like Metacore, we can get this going to increase our maximum amount of energy that we can store on our guy. Mechanical frame, which increases your speed. We have all of these like different researches and whatnot we can do. I'm not going to go through all of them at the moment because we'll figure out more of this as the series goes on. But these are all the fun things that you can do. Boop boo. So the first thing we probably need is a basic logistics system so we can actually move this stuff around and start actually like storing ore and get all that going. But probably before we do that, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start getting another mining machine going over here so we can start gathering some basic copper. Like just start gathering all of the basic resources we're going to need to make this stuff. Because I think we need stone, copper, and iron at the very beginning. We'll be able to get different resources in the future. There's also coal here, which we can use for power as well. Right now, we're just running on sun, or just running on wind, so that's what we're going to be using for the time being. But yeah, let me go ahead and gather some materials. Let me see what I'm going to need in order to build more mining facilities. Doop. Let's see. We need iron, copper, and I think that's about all we actually need. We have to make like a bunch of materials, but raw materials, we just need iron and copper. So, let me go ahead and mine a little bit of this. And once I get these mining facilities constructed, I will be back to place them in the game. Alrighty, so I got all of the mining machines built that we're going to be using. I also built some Tesla towers so we can hook all these up. So, let me see if I can remember how to rotate. There we go. So let's go with... we could probably go with... I think there was a 7 here earlier, wasn't there? Yeah, there we go. We'll put that one down there. And then we'll hook you up to that. Okay, we probably are going to need a couple more of these. Boop. And boop. Alright, so those are connected. Make sure she's running. She is running. Awesome. Now let's go over here and get the copper one going. Doop. Boop, boop, boop. 7 will be plenty. Boop. And boop. Alright, and then in the meantime, let me make a couple more of those in my inventory. One thing I do love about this game is we have a factory built into our character, so we don't have to do Factorio and just go back and forth between the small factories if we don't want to. Let's see, that one over there was stone, right? This is coal, I believe. Doop doop doop. Boop. The music in this game is pretty cool though. It's really relaxing. Okay, and boop. Alright, so now we have all of the basic mines running. We have a copper mine, or not copper, yeah, copper mine, a iron mine. Doesn't have a whole lot of resources, so we're gonna have to find another one in the future. A copper mine, and a stone mine. Alrighty, so now we need to start working more on our research and start getting some basic automation going. So basic logistics systems, the next thing we're going to need so we can build conveyor belts and we can start moving things around. Sorters, which allows us to put items on and off of factories. And then of course a basic storage area. So we need 10 circuit boards and 10 gears to get that done. Alright. So gears just require 1 iron, which or 1 iron plate, which just requires 1 piece of iron, I believe. And processors require 2 iron plates and 1 1 copper ingot. So not bad. Let's see, we should be able to crank all 10 of these out. So there we go. And that should do for those. And now we need to make these ones, which we need more iron and copper, and those should be ready to go. So let's grab the iron out of you. And then grab the copper out of that one. And that should do. There we go. And then once those are complete, our research will be done. Our research has to be processed from the energy that we have stored on our character, which we should still be looking pretty... Oh, you consumed all of our fuel. Okay, let's throw some wood in. There we go, that we mined earlier. And that will be used to keep our energy full so that we can use it to run the researcher. Alright. Oh, indeed, we have a milestone. Build your first wind turbine. Hey, fantastic. But yeah, I'll be back once our research is done. And research is complete. There we go. Basic logistics system. You have unlocked automated logistics, the conveyor belt and sorter. You can now use them to automatically transport the ore gathered in the mining machine for smelting or to load them into storage. Thank you. I appreciate you. Go away. Thank you. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we want the main part of our factory to go. This planet is kind of weird and it's not super flat. We may have to divide into multiple sections of where we want the factory to go. Cause this planet has a lot of water space. Not a whole lot of like flat space. It's gonna be kind of difficult. We could make like a temporary one for now. But I think for now, for copper stuff, I think it's probably gonna go in this direction over here where all these trees are. And iron, we might make our way like over here. Although there's these things here which are oil, which we'll be getting to later on in the future. There's no real good area for like a central factory. Kind of sucks. Over here it looks like it's getting pretty good. But this is a long way to get a conveyor system working. Yeah, we might make a small temporary area here until we find an area to really, really expand the factory. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But anyways, we need a storage area for iron. So that our so this guy can run for a long period of time, and we can just store all of our stuff into the iron area as kind of like a choke point. So yeah, let me go ahead and mine the stone, clear out a little bit of area. Sun's going down again. The sun moves really fast on this world. Make sure we're still doing... Oh yeah, we have plenty of wood on us, so we're still good on fuel. Okay. So, I want a storage device. And we can make tons. Because we do have stone on us, really? Oh, right, because I literally just mined stone. Durr. Let's go ahead and just get all of that queued so we can have storage for all of our areas. Alright, you over here. Oh yeah, I forgot that these storages have so many different access points. Fantastic. So you're going to be iron.
You built a storage.
Yes, I did.
Which can be used to store cargo.
I'm glad you know that.
You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
Thanks, buddy. I'm well aware of how storage works in a factory game. Anyways, so this is going to be iron. I'm going to go ahead and just start hooking this baby up just so we're all ready. And let's see, we can have 5 of these. Let's go ahead and construct all 5. And then I need to grab some iron from you. So that we can make more of them. Give me like 10. There we go. And I will be right back once this is all done. Oh, and I kind of forgot that we can just totally grab all this stuff down here. So anyways, conveyors. Now, one thing I do like a lot about this game is the fact that there is 3D stuff, so that I can do this and like make it go like really high up for like very, very, very complicated factories. So that is really, really cool. It helped me a lot when I was playing this the first time. But anyways, let's go. I want to go here. Do I just want to go straight in? I mean, like I said, we can just make it where they go all around each other. But I want you to go here. And then our little drones will go around and start building the constructing stuff. It's really cool. But you, I actually don't want this here. And I do not remember. Ah, here we go. Oop. And then you face that one. And then we need to build a sorter, which will allow us, I believe by doing that, it will grab it. Oh, but it needs power. Okay. We need more power facilities. Boop, 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 boop. Need more Teslas. Doop, doop, doop. Build me a few more of those. Yeah, because it doesn't just go straight into the storage. It actually has to be grabbed, I believe, if I remember right. Or maybe it does go straight in. Hang on. It's been a while since I've done this. Boop, 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 boop. Do you just go straight in? Nope. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Go in like that. And now we do power. And can't quite make it, so we'll do that and that. And now it is storing iron. And I believe, if I remember, we can make it to where this doesn't actually take up the entire room. Oh, right. We just do this. So let's keep it very low for now. just only have one storage, and I believe that holds like 200, so that'll be plenty for now. But yeah, there we go. We have our first little automation going on where we have an iron mine that's going into a storage. Cool. And now we need to do the same thing for copper. Yeah, because iron, I believe I'm gonna make go like this way or something, like for everything that requires iron. Copper usually shares some things with iron, so we want the storage of copper to be close by as well. So I'll probably build the facility like right here, maybe. We can always move this in the future too, if things don't really look that organized. Okay. And then boop. And then boop. And have that connect there. I need you to have a power grid so you can actually do what you're supposed to do. Boo 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 boo. Plan your first conveyor belt and enter the era of automated production with a 41.3 meter long belt. This change was brought by This change was brought about by developments in science and technology, and everything will surely become more efficient and orderly from now on. Hopefully, that is the goal. Why are you? Oh, whoops. One moment. I set that to go in the wrong direction. It's trying to go out instead of in. Boop. So, boop. And there we go. Now it's working. I do like how easy that is to set up. That is so much easier than Factorio. But anyways, so it holds 100. That's still plenty. So now we have copper being stored, and we need to work on the other ones. I also need to make more power plants. Oh, probably. Nope, that's all we need. Maybe. I hit research. Boop, boop, boop. Build me another one. I will need more conveyors though. So, I would like 100 of your fresh ore, please. Oh my god. Just grab the whole thing. Thank you. We have 102 because I messed up. Anyways. Ooh. We need power. We regenerate a little bit power from the solar. But we are gonna run on leaves for now. Till I chop down more trees. But anyways, I need conveyors. Conveyors is what I need next. And build me, yeah, 60. Might as well build me a lot of them. Actually, just build me all you got. Thank you. In the meantime, I'm gonna chop down more trees so my guy has fuel. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, 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 and boop. Ow! I don't want the bush. I wanted that. Because I'm pretty sure these leaves don't provide a whole lot of fuel. They're leaves. There we go. Okay. We are still waiting on a lot of our conveyors to get done, so I will be right back once they are completed. Okay, conveyors are all done. Let's see if we can get this one all hooked up together. This one's storage might be easy. I think I'm just gonna put the storage here, and then whatever facility might be like built around here or somewhere. I think that's what we're gonna do for this one. So let's go ahead and put that in. And then we will gather you. Go here, here. Actually. Yeah. Don't build. Don't do it. No, fine. Just go straight up to here. Connect you together. And then the next thing we need is set you down to 1.
The planet thumbnail button in the lower left corner of the screen.
What if I don't want to?
Press the M key to try the planet view mode.
But what if I don't want to? Does that thought ever cross your mind? But here's the planetary view.
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button drag, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button.
Here's a lot of land.
Angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
Dude.
In the planet view mode, slide the mouse wheel to enter the star map mode.
Slide the mouse wheel. Oh my. Oh yeah. We're on a moon! Interesting. So... Oh, that's a gas... We're orbiting a gas giant? That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. We have one planet that is extremely far away. And we have another one that's kind of close. How are you? Let's view you. Oh, you're a lava planet. Oh my. That's scary. Has 86% of the construction area. This might not be a bad planet to make our main factory on. Okay. Has 119% solar energy ratio, 70% wind ratio. Alright, cool. I understand. What about the one that's very far away? I'm assuming this has like no solar potential because of how far away it is. Yeah, 58% solar output. It's a frozen tundra. 100% construction area. We could turn this into Coruscant. Oh my. Okay. Lots of potential. How much construction area do we have on our planet? What I'm currently on. 64%. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of struggling of an area to make a really good factory because it's like half ocean, half normal. So we might make this a temporary planet and work on getting to the point where we can start exploring in space and then start working on the main planet, our main factory there. Okay, so we got plans. We definitely got ideas and plans of what we want to do. Anyways, this is all hooked up. And now we need to do the same thing with, let's see, that was copper. We haven't done it with stone yet. And stone, I don't think we actually do a whole lot with stone, at least not that I know of. But I guess for the time being, we'll make it to where stone is like right here. So, let's get a factory going. Or not a factory, but a storage area going. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. And then we will get this baby all hooked up. Hook you up like that. Get you some power so you run. Okay. There we go. Hee. Alright, so you're working. Let's make sure that all of our storage facilities are actually working the way they're supposed to. Iron is definitely working. Copper is definitely working. Where is coal? And it looks like coal is definitely working. Now I'm gonna go grab some coal because that is a fuel source that my character can use. And if coal is gonna last a lot longer than wood and plants. So let me go ahead and grab a bunch of that. Put it in our little fuel facility. And if we look at this, let's see, plant gives me 500 energy, but it also gives 30% less when it's in the fuel chamber. Coal gives us 2.7 megajoules, and it's neutral when it comes to fuel chamber gen, so it actually will give me that much, which is awesome. So that 100 pieces of coal will last a long time. Okay, well, we got some basic facilities up and running. Just very basic mining and storage going on. So now it's probably time to start doing more research. We could also work on an upgrade, but I don't think there's really a point at the moment. I mean, this will allow us to have more max core energy. 40 is quite a bit. Universal exploration, we need science modules in order to do, which we haven't figured out yet, so that's still a little bit in the game. Because like Factorial, eventually we'll have to make up science modules and we'll consume it to increase our research so we can work more on the Dyson sphere. But at the moment, we're just getting very basic stuff done. That is still way down the line in this game, which is amazing. This is such a long and big game. But anyways, for technology, automatic metallurgy. This is probably the next thing we'll need because this will allow us to start smelting. And we can could start making iron and plates and all the very, very basic stuff. And then we have electromagnetic matrices, which is our matrix lab, which was used to do the research cubes. So yeah, and basic assembly, which allows us to make our assemblers. So we need to get basic metallurgy to get smelting going, and then the basic assembly process, and then we can start getting the research going. Because I think, yeah, everything after that requires the research stuff. So yeah, let's get that going. Activate that. We just need to make 10 magnetic coils, which I believe we are just missing. We should have enough to actually make that stuff. Yeah, we just actually have to make it. We still have 10 of the circuit boards on us. Interesting. Yeah, let me go ahead and make this. Get these under construction. Oh, this makes 20. Hang on. I forget you get 2 of these. Let's get those things going and get that research going, and then we'll start getting basic smelting going. All right. Automatic metallurgy is complete. We now can make basic smelters. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and I just harvested some stone. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and just get the smelting going now so that we have it all ready to go. And for iron, let's see, what was the direction I was going with iron? I believe it was this direction because copper was going to go in that direction. Okay. So let's get an iron smelter. Let's see, we could probably make them like right here. Boop, boop, boop. So for the way I usually play factory games, I like to make sure that I have storage for every single material I use just in case I'll need it in the future. And I can also just look at my factory and be like, okay, I have 1,000 of this and 10 of this. Why do I not have as many of this one item compared to the other item? And I could start going through the chain and be like, oh, okay, I ran low on copper, so I don't have this item. And I need to figure out how to make more copper. That's just something I've learned from playing Factorio a lot. Boop boo. Doop doop doop. So, yeah, let's put it about right here, I think. What do we need for... Oh, I don't need actual glass. I need the building. What do I need for you guys? A little bit of everything. We can make one for now. Once we make all of the materials. And then we need to grab more iron. Boop boo. Luckily we have iron right here. Boop. Alright, can we make the other 2? Yes, we can. Awesome. Or the other 3, I should say. Let's get those queued. How are we doing on our energy? We are perfectly fine. We have 357 megajoules of energy stored up in our fuel chamber right now, which is about 4 times higher than our current capacity. Doing good. So smelter. Yeah, we can go ahead and just throw it right here. Okay.
You built a smelter.
Yes, I
which
did.
can smelt basic materials.
I'm glad you know
such as
that.
iron ingots and copper ingots automatically. While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Yup. I'll appreciate your time, buddy. I have definitely played this before. So this step I'm going to be doing here is probably unnecessary, but I want to do it anyways. I can't actually do it at the moment because we have a lot of stuff in queue right now, going through our little character's factory. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it here, put a dedicated line in. And then we need more of these as well. Because first we need it to go into the factory, and then we need this to go out. Oh. Once it gets completed. It's going to be a bit. I will be right back once this is all ready. Alright. So now we need... let's see, is this one already implemented? It is. Okay, so we need this one going in that direction, which will pull it out of the storage. And then this will go inside, but we need power first, which we actually need more power poles. Alright, so let's get a few of those queued. I think we should only need one, hopefully. Yeah, we only need one. Alright.
You have a building without recipe set.
Yes, I know. I'm familiar about how the recipes work. So, once you build a smelter, we need to tell the smelter what we want it to do. And we can build, I think we can build just about any item. We want this to build iron ingots. So, there we go. This will now produce iron ingots, but we also have another problem. We have way too many things running right now.
After selecting the...
Shush. We have a demand of 870 kilowatts and we're only producing 300 kilowatts. That's because we still have one wind power plant that's running this entire factory. So let's go solve that. Let's go build a few more wind power plants. Boop, boop, boop. And these are going to take about 50 seconds to complete, so I will be right back once those are all done. Alright, all the windmills are completed. Let's go ahead and put some more of them down. And now this area that you see around the windmills, I believe is like the range of how far... Actually, I think it's just our power range, if I remember. Because things can run around the windmill. But you can't have these too close to each other, otherwise they will not produce the amount of power that they need to do, because they'll start being inefficient because they're too close. So I end up using the little power thing as a mental like ring of how far away they should be. So for me, I would put this one right here. Boop. And then we'll put this one right here. And then this baby can go about right here. And I think yep, that's all we have. So now if we take a look at it, we will notice that we produce 1.2 megawatts of power, and we are using 800 kilowatts at the moment. So we are satisfying the power grid completely, and we are using about 2/3 or about 70% of our current power load. Now, the one thing I do like about this is you can go over 100%. It just reduces the speed of every single thing in the factory. So we can easily overload the grid, but we don't have to worry about things like powering off and whatnot they do like in other factory games, like SAS Factory. Like if you overload the power grid, it turns off the entire grid, and you have to figure out what the heck is going on. So I kind of like that. It's definitely a lot more like the way Factorio is when it comes to managing the power grid. But anyways... So we got this baby working, and now the next thing I want is to get storage for iron. So I want to make sure we give it plenty of room in case we need to hook other things up to it. So we're going to put it right here. And the connection should be very simple. It's just that. Oh. And make sure that we start off with very little storage since we are still setting everything up. You go into the storage and you come out of the smelter. There we go. And then it'll just go in here into storage until we need it. And then I can also come up here and pick it up from the storage area if I need to use it somewhere else. So cool. Got some basic iron stuff going. And I want to do the same thing for copper. Now copper, I believe I decided we want to go in this direction. So, for the time being, we will put one here. I think this here looks pretty good. Okay, and then boop. And then same thing, hook you up. Set you to create copper. Then hook you up. Connect it to the power grid. And now we need somewhere to store it. Again, to give it a little bit of space in case I need to work around some stuff. So we'll put it right here. Actually, let's give it a little bit more space. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Boop. And boop. There we go. We are overloading the power grid. So at the moment, we're just trying to get everything up and operational. Oh, and I gotta make sure that you only have access to one area. All right, and now let's do the same thing for, I believe we need to do it for stone and coal. Gotta get those set up. So stone, I think you're just going to keep going straight. I think your facility is going to be over here. So you, doop. And I need a couple more of these. Boop, boop. What do I need more of? I think I need more of iron. Yeah, need more iron. We'll fix that here in a moment. But you are gonna make stone. Connect. Connect. Then same thing. You go there. Boo, boo, boo. You there. Awesome. And now I need to quickly go over here and grab more iron so that we can finish up building the little connector thingies. Have all of them up and operational. Go. Boop. Wow, we could build a lot of those. Holy crap. Build me at least 3 more. Oh no! I forgot to set that limit. Oops. Oh well. We have tons of stone that we don't have, that we are gonna have a lot of trouble figuring out what to do with. Alright. Boop. Boop. Okay. And make sure I set you up right. There we go. Okay. So stone is all done. Now the next thing we need to do is work on copper. And that's probably going to be where I'm going to end the first episode. So hope you guys are enjoying this. This is, honestly, it's been a long time since I played a factory game. This is a lot of fun. Although, like I said, at the moment, we're doing just very, very, very basic stuff. Actually, let me double check this. Do we actually know how to refine copper yet? I don't think we do. Yeah, or not copper, but coal. I don't think I really need to do anything yet. How are we doing? We actually need to fill up a little bit on coal. So I will grab that, and then I will put it in my furnace, so that I have more capacity for fuel. Okay, so I guess before we end this then, we need to get the other thing going for this, so that we can actually start automating some basic things. And that is that we need a sorry about the barking. Our dog is barking at something. Couldn't tell you. He's a doggy. He barks at things. Anyways, let's put this here. And then we need magnets, because magnets come from just straight from ore. So let's get that going. Then we need another facility, a storage facility, which we currently have. So let's go ahead and put that here. How are we doing? Oh man, I need more. I need more of these. Okay. Get more of those going. Connect you. Connect you. Do you have power? No, you don't. Cool. So need another Tesla tower. And eventually we can automate these buildings too, so I don't have to wait so long for everything to get done. And doop doop doop. Yeah, let's just go down a little bit further. Down one more. Connect that up. Boop, 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 boop. That's what I need. Okay. Derp. Boop, 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 boop. Build me a bunch of those. Connect you together. Connect you together. And then provide some power. We'll put like, I don't know where to put this thing. Here. You can always move it. And now we are storing magnetics. Alrighty. Fantastic. So we have magnets, iron bars, copper bars, and stone all currently being made and stored for the factory. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that you are not going to overflow. There we go. Yeah. Cool. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. This is just the beginning. There is so much to this game that I want to show off, because it is a lot of fun. And I put like 30 hours in last time I played this, and I didn't even get to the point where we were like majorly making the Dyson sphere. Like, I started the project, but I definitely did not finish it within my 30 hours of playing this. So this is a long game, which means this is going to be a long series. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. It's a little bit, like I said, a little bit of different taste than I typically cover. But I don't know. I enjoy factory games, and I was in the mood for it, and I wanted to see if I can make a good YouTube series out of it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.